with my voice getting deep and muscles getting larger, I knew I was ready for extra feeling. So scared to talk to a lady, not even able to look at their faces. Days came and went, and I was still living in my dilemma. I could only imagine what valuable lies beneath those dresses, how I wished I could open the gate to the promised land. In hope and pain every passing day, I found a new dawn to make my own case. I could only observe from afar. It looked so magical and unreal how my friends validated courses after courses with no stress. I wished I was the one, but my feet would tremble at a go, and I had to go for special classes just to get in the game. I could be seen practicing new enticing words for my next move. In front of my broken mirror and savage friends, I tried to build my courage while waiting for my big break. With eyes on me, no time to waste, I walked majestically to girls with the appeal to my eyes, getting the attention for my memory to let me down. It was hard to believe. Nobody could tell why a boy so fine like me was lost in the act. In my usual long sleeve shirt and white shoes, I would cast myself, for even in the dark, I couldn't find my groove. Nothing felt right. I had to dance to the tune. In patience, I kept on the wait while getting my tools ready for my first harvest. Not for so long, on this gloomy Thursday, I got a knock on the door. It was the sister of the neighbor next door. I had always had my eyes on her, but no courage to make a move. Here she came with all her package standing in front of me, looking so desirable and charming. I got lost in the view. With an erotic voice and a cute smile, she asked for salt to prepare her evening meal. Without wasting time, I made haste to the last salt at home. She got it all while I kept on blushing. My nostrils suffered, and I could only salivate from the aroma her kitchen produced. Through the window, I kept on gazing at her as she went on cooking. I prayed for a sign. I kept looking at the clock, ticking with all desperation, and behold, just moments later, she came calling for me to come swallow. In all happiness, I quickly washed my face, put on my favorite perfume, and with wine in my hand, off I went. Never did I know it was the beginning of an indelible day. With a meal set before the meal, I sat down with a little reservation, watching how she served me. I felt like a king, chatting with so much humor, I could see her countenance glow like a newborn baby. Never did I know she was this tender. With our eyes focused as we bit into our meal, our stomachs were not left out, nor was the country music playing in the back. Slowly, our discussions got so exciting. With the taste of red wine, we got steamy. All of a sudden, my hand found its way to her lap. So cold and soggy, I could perceive her exhilaration. In an up and down movement, my hands got busy. She grabbed me so close, and I knew I was on the right track. My temperature was rising. I could feel the young man in between my legs moving, with my lips getting wet, and in a trice, I could feel a succulent flesh. I stayed on the mission with her directives. Slowly, not too long, we were in the raw. I kept my composure with precision. In some minutes, my lights dimmed. Roaring like a lion, I found paradise. Though short, it is unforgettable. As I lay there afterward, still catching my breath, the world felt different. It wasn't just the physical acts, but the realization of what had just happened. It felt like I had unlocked a new chapter of my life. Her voice broke through my thoughts as she asked if I enjoyed the meal. I smiled sheepishly, not knowing if she was talking about the food or the experience. Either way, my answer was the same. It was unforgettable. Over the coming days, I couldn't get her out of my mind. The way she moved, the way she spoke, her laughter, it all replayed in my head like a favorite song. My confidence began to grow. I started to walk with a different stride, feeling like I had finally stepped into manhood. My friends noticed the change, and while they teased me, They couldn't hide their admiration. For once, I felt like I belonged. But this wasn't just about me. It was about her too. She had been patient, kind, and understanding. She made me feel comfortable, even when I stumbled. She was my teacher in ways I hadn't anticipated. And for that, I would always be grateful. Looking back, that day wasn't just about losing my virginity. It was about overcoming fears, stepping out of my comfort zone, and embracing the unknown. It was a rite of passage that, while imperfect, was uniquely mine. And as I continued to grow, I carried the lessons of that day with me, knowing that life's most profound moments often come when we least expect them.